Welcome, and thank you for joining the Ion Healing lecture. Today we are going to go into a very interesting subject, and that is the subject of the so-called kinesthetic intelligence. Or we could also say that this is the ability to move smartly. And what does that actually mean? It means that inside of our body there is a naturalness of using the body, using the muscles, using our joints, our tendons, our fascia in the most efficient way. And I would like to share with you a few ideas around that subject that help you understand why having a high kinesthetic intelligence is very important in healing. So if we look into that idea of the different forms of intelligence, then one of those forms that comes up is called the bodily kinesthetic intelligence, which I already mentioned. And together with the ability to feel ourselves in space, which we can call proprioception, another key thing that comes together with this increased kinesthetic intelligence is the ability of the body to use the muscles in the most efficient way. And I would like to give you an example here. So if you look into the body and the way that the muscles are arranged in different layers in our body, some of them will be very close to the skeleton, very deep, and some of them will be closer to the skin, more superficially. Then there are different functions to those different muscle layers. And something interesting for you to remember is that the deeper the muscle, the more it is glued to our skeleton, the more this muscle tends to stabilize our posture. It's not so much made for movement and mobility in general. And then the more superficial a muscle is placed inside our body, the more this muscle is made to induce movement, to give us a full range of motion. So what is happening if we have an inbuilt high level of kinesthetic intelligence is that our body knows, without us having to think about it, how to use the muscles smartly. And that is truly an efficient way to move the body. And what is happening if this intelligence is not so well developed, then very often we see poor posture, or we see that there is chronic tension in the muscles. The muscles tend to generally be overworked more easily because they are made to work in a specific way, which is not ideal, which is not natural, which is not optimal. And with training, specifically training also our bodily perceptions, training our fascia system, our body more and more learns to use our muscles in the smartest way possible. And that to me is truly fascinating. Now, the second point, how can that smart movement help us to heal from an injury, for example? Well, that is very easy to understand, because if you imagine that not only the muscles have been injured or the bones have been injured, but there is a general injury in the soft tissue that usually includes fascia, then having a body that knows to move itself smartly will literally support that healing process in the most efficient way. So then the connections are built again in a healthy way, there are less tension, there is less scar tissue, and in general there is already an inbuilt ability of the body to just naturally know how to move. And that is very important to heal from injury and also to prevent any future injury. For more information around that very interesting subject, please read the blog. There is a link for you here, and subscribe to the YouTube channel so you get all the information. I also posted more videos for you to train smart movement, to to train the ability to feel your body in space, which is called proprioception. So make sure to watch those videos and support us, like us, follow us also on our media channels on Facebook and Instagram. And I'm very happy for your comments and questions. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time.